Ahoy hoy internets, welcome to the beginning of day 20. I wanted to show you a couple of things I have invented here out on the work site, and this is invention number 1 right here. I like to refer to it as the rock and roll trash bag. Now my patent is pending, but I like to go ahead and share a trade secret with you here. It is powered by a backpack and a notebook in a backpack. There you go. Don't steal my trade secrets, please. The rock and roll trash bag. You saw it here first. So here we have the mother of all tires. I probably put up some time-lapse footage of me filling up most of this tire on days, what was that, 17 and 18? Yeah. And I came back out on day 19 and decided I should try and pry a little bit more dirt into it, and ended up spending a third day packing dirt into this tire. So the good news is it weighs, I think I calculated somewhere around 1,300 to 1,500 pounds with all this dirt in it, just due to the quantity. I think I put roughly 40 gallons of dirt in there. So well, anyway, as you can see, some of my tools, here we have a $5 mallet that I bought from a hardware store, and since you get what you pay for, I broke the mallet the first time I used it. Granted, they probably weren't designed to smash cinder blocks, but I had a mallet and a cinder block, so I then had a broken mallet that I had to duct tape back together. But to be honest, this has not been quite as useful as I wanted it to be. You probably notice other people pounding dirt into tires in videos have a two-handed mallet, and that's probably a smart idea because you don't have to bend over quite so much. You put more force into it, yada yada. But it really hasn't been all that useful. Here we have a giant rock, which I kind of used as a tamper, but then I moved on to a bucket full of rocks, which had balance issues, before moving on to just a bucket full of dirt. Now, as you can see, I've gotten one other tire completely filled here with my tamper sitting on it. And a bucket of dirt, it's kind of complex to use, so let me demonstrate it for you here. You have to more or less stand on the tire, pick up the bucket of dirt, and then drop it. There you go. After you've done that once, you need to bend over, pick up the bucket of dirt, lift it up, and drop it. I like the bucket of dirt because it doesn't flip over quite as easily as, what was a bucket of rocks. But what was a bucket of rocks is now the liner for this next tire I'm going to be working on. As you can see, I have filled it full of rocks. Full of rocks. There's more or less no dirt in here right now. These rocks are not just thrown in here totally randomly. I learned while I was filling up the big one that the more rocks you have along the inside of the tire, the more difficulty you're going to have getting dirt to find its way in there. So when I am packing rocks into tires now, you'll see I have a couple big ones here in the middle, so the dirt kind of anchor itself around. But they are, they're flat against each other, and they are in open spots so that dirt can filter around them. The big tire, or the big rocks I did shove into the tire, like this one here, you'll notice is mostly being used to just kind of pry the tire open. All this area behind it is completely open so that dirt can get back there and fill it up. Ditto with this other rock over here on this side of the tire. And I have scattered just, some smaller rocks around the sides just to take up some space. And, that is that much less dirt that I have to go dig out of my hole. So that's how I start a tire. And thankfully, after the dude, when the dude was out here to plow out the hole, you see it looks more or less the same, he got to this big patch of dirt in the back there that he couldn't get out because it started raining, which I wasn't thrilled about at first, but then I realized that's all dirt from the very bottom of the hole, and thus there is little to no organic material in it. It's pretty much just dirt and rocks. Lots of rocks. For some reason, the Rocky Mountains has lots of rocks. Anyway, so I've been getting all my dirt from this giant pile, which, helps me empty out the hole and, get dirt for my tires at the same time. So
1, 2, 1, woo! bad, when and did you wrong? Young boy done me bad, I went and did you wrong, and I got high. Lord, I got high. Now I got a bone to pick with you, and I'm sure you know it's true. Oh, one day when you're looking back, you were young and man, you were sad. When you're young, you get sad. When you're young, you get sad, then you get high. Oh, man. A young gal done you bad, and I went and did you wrong. Young gal, you done me bad, so I went and did you wrong, and I got high. Lord, I got high. Now you got a bone to pick with me, but I wish you'd let me be. Oh, one day when you're looking back, you were young and man, you were sad. When you're young, you get sad. When you're young, you get sad, then you get high. You get high. Oh, the days of rain would fall your way. Oh, the days of rain fall your way, then you be high, 'cause you got sad, 'cause you got sad. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, there we go. 3 wheelbarrows of dirt, and we finally have a full truck tire here. The LT235/75 R15 M plus S. It is a fine tire. Like I said, 3 wheelbarrow loads. I'm gonna guess that's somewhere between 8 and 10 gallons of dirt. So this, tire and dirt probably weighs between 150 and 200 pounds. I did notice, even as it was getting full, when I would pry my shovel into the sides and lift it up, sometimes I would actually lift up the entire tire, which wasn't quite what I had in mind, but it didn't empty the whole thing, so I can only imagine it helped spread out more dirt along the bottom where all those rocks were and under the tire and whatnot, which, ultimately will give me a more stable surface. If I tried really, really hard, I could probably pack another gallon of dirt into this tire and probably the other tire, and I'm not even thinking about how much more dirt I could maybe shove into that tire, but I like to think it's full. But I'm going to call it good, since I have so many other tires to do before I even, have to worry about stacking another tire on top of these. I'm just going to go ahead and let gravity and rain do some of the tampering for me, and, small advantage to leaving things exposed to the elements.